Lingari mini no dizurera in kobonanga. This is the perfect life. You're a princess. Kuti anu badabari wananga don't want na munna. Don't want na munna na kuduni mara. Bachito visa munna she said bachito mu visa na mangara u isinyoka. My friend. Lingari mini. Hello Barwangani, Lali bold and beautiful. Welcome to Matori and Makeup Mondays. Unemsumura mwana mungwe, ditsra hapa, dan puza Matori, anenda diva. Anenda wanaka TikTok, nana waka toyanga, dan disana onemsumura mwana mungwe. Ana inchi di duwa nufuna body Matori sa ne. As just to click that subscribe button. Click the notification button, and don't forget to like, share, and comment your thoughts upon this video. Let me formally welcome you to my Chum channel. So this is the very first story time within this YouTube channel, and I'm quite excited. I don't know how to act, but let me not waste much of your time. Regenere kachitori chana mus. Oh, nedobononga yesu zvitu zva snake and wife zvoite yaka African countries the associated karinepedzi. I know. While I was digging for new stories, nakadzi European countries zvova zvihone we. So hichi story show abua Italy. So una a lot of versions. Ningawana the versions of Pamana now. So this is the version that I found interesting that I wanted to speak about. So I don't have good right. Huna mota, the princess side. Huna mota ha princess Princess Sophia udrana kutiawe over the pride and joy yebo kutiawe uchifi Princess Sophia obona ngamanda so and offer wajabudi or jena skolo jabudi she's a princess after all. So hi fine hawana muto no few rdori he mutandi wa Samuel. Hi Samuel's family and munna na mfumakazi wome Samuel na bo Samuel bana so bo Samuel hai baba ko baro bana mara kuti bo Samuel bana baba sinana problem, but it's rare na mfumakazi wa baba bidi. He didn't have a problem. He liked what they had, but still bo Samuel baba shishupurmana. There's something missing in this life. Ndiko misa feeling yobana nwana bazama zote shem basawane bana. As much as was Rajawudi bo Samuel wasana problem or mufumakazi wabo hako bana na bana bo Samuel bana Samuel, she was not happy, man. She was not happy with her life. And when the wife is not happy in the household, they were most in the mess. Who does that complain that you wanna achieve? I remember Samuel were mfumakazi wanga artuwe man. Artuwe rio chimbira, have a walk, spend time together. Ngore ndikare man, ndikare nisi happy man mfumakazi wanga. Atishfuni nisi happy. Atishfuni na utiti azvintakadzi inini songotakara. Hi, Samuel was you know what? It's fine. It wouldn't hurt utovanyana. Rara dimvumvu sara war kuchimbira. Hi. They took a walk. What kuchimbira? Hi, our present bo Samuel man. Baso kwa baone antanyo remuna wabori. You know what? Let's go have some fun. Let's go out and take a walk. Vane pala mumburo usokori nemara ndava na nwana ndikoto nyago na nwana. Hi keshla kuchimbira in the beautiful forest vachichimbira ngangoma dakani ane pala va kuchimbidzana. Hi hata no waya vapindulo ndingadhiva mwana wangu chani ndive yeah Jiani ndive mwana wangu sina kozamo dibudziso chiri chamba onde chipiyo charisedza ngeno pasi pachirika nowa kwamba vatung and vachisedza noya wane ndikunguna wakutuku and they are looking around any other animal apo dziamba vawanisori nope adziambi ukwamba chechi chichote. Oh, I swear I could have ran. Oh, the scream I could have screamed. Yo hi evala rimini chari tanto tuwana nendi doba mwana wana. Nga uri bomme Samuel baba desperate. She truly wanted a child, but okay, fine. Artu. And then yeah, but convinced or no, I'm respectful. The but respectful. I'll be the child that you want me to be. Jenny, I'll be perfect, I'm telling you. Hi, Bashiko Chibana. Chotanya, she's smart. And then they're like, okay, fine, let's go. Plus, we're desperate at this point. Was Samuel wako to the third mfumakazi wabo. So mfumakazi wabo was like, yeah, Arishi G man, chingachi respectful, and there's no harm in raising a snake as a son. I At that moment when I read Nishibara Ila part, I'm like, you know what? Maybe I'm just too black. Because the blackness in me was like, heck to the no. So I find bo Samuel bambo the GH like you know about one nothing happened. They raised it. Bambo di Togomera someone why. Hi, and the job kuma ya respectful. But I thought there I'm dead, mind you. But she thought there I'm dead, and then komanga eh. And then got the Funzamini was shocked about a talking snake. Gori is nyoga keyo nowa iwamba uvarini nowa ichamba. Mara ikwamba. And then by goodies because we want what? Runa chalade sfuni mali. Hi, here nepo hela no babu wanala zituta well behaved. Yabai kweta chimwana chingwe. It acted like a human, but it's not a human. It's a complete snake, irrespectful, like imperfect. It's a perfect little boy. So as the months go by, ngantanori no wana batwa ajuru fana. Hi, yabai kwaruwa. Ishish kwaruwa. What's like a big snake, the python. Each kwaruane pala ya wekore. Mamzi daddy, I am ready. Owana mofuma cards. But what? But yeah, I'm ready to have a wife. But and then abag ya wekora tarisha zore. Ndikoto da mofuma cards. I wala about oh okay fine. Mwaga mofuma cards mofi. Do you have anyone? Hi, hela noa ya waiko hura nepala ichko respect our baby. Equator everything that a normal child will do mara asi mwana, right? Wakuita gomela someone wabo. No problem, no stress. They were happy. Finally happy. Bomme Samuel botakara wabo smile after a long time. So her husband is like, as long as my wife is happy, I'm fine. Motawo bierera to back to normal. Hi, hela no wonder zone by nangera. I thought there are tutor. A whole tutor. Ila jana na chikoro. Vainyagira na tutor ya daya baiko iko ifunda zane pala. And apparently Yoba is smart. It was a very, very intelligent snake, mind you. Ila tutor ya mangara. And then what type of a child is this? Mara, because we want this money. Let me go about my day as long as you're Sunday, I am fine. Gantani no wana batu ashuru fanai. Hela no yabaiko hula kukumwa ichkoya. And then yabaiko buza miayo yazuza miao pastor. Mamzi abazure pastor. And then the mother was a bit concerned or asa isonga ikombuzori konya gotua. Hi, yabaiso kwa buzayo yare. And then kwa norandona ruas, I'm ready to take a wife. Baba Korea ready to take a wife, Aria. I'm ready to take a wife. I'm old enough. Ndikwanyaga mofumakazi. And then Baba Kumubuzi, so do you have anyone in particular in mind? And then Kumuto Dana. And then they're like, hi, the Babu Zandi Chimuan. Hi, fine. They are from a rich family and they are nobles. Baba Koyo attend a party. Bako attend a party at the palace. But Wanahila no. Watch to Wanayo. Hi, fine. Bako Jena na. I introduce her to the king. Or I know that Ndika Robonana Mzi Ndika Robonana. I want you to meet my son. Okay, son ya one aida beribo. But call you. But you call you behold and behold the hela noa. Ishiruni abe no hura wakwebona ichi baby ki. Iko wakwebona iluhuru, Ili noa luhuru. Hemala kori what waria. This is our son Michael. This is our son Michael. Loko mangara. Michael, nice to meet you. Yabisa. muchira, and then it shook its tail and like, yeah, nice to meet you too, sir. Your highness, your royal highness. And kotakelo wona ndikale ndichikopfanga havo. And then the king was quite impressed, or hey snake, respectful and everything. Mara, it's very strange, man. It's extremely strange. Ubana muzwara wa Noah, like nephala vakuita the introduction and everything. I zvapere izvozvo va surprised uri muzvara wanga ndinowa, it's fine. Vakuamba vakupiwa zviḽiwa, vachipiwa zviḽiwa vakuamba vachikwamba vambodi vasumbedza chinepe chamwana wavo. Mwana wavo vakadiva obva by then, vachikadiva obva vakuvasumbedzisa ndina your niece. Oh no, aluwa ndi muthu muhulwane. And then he was like, oh, ndi muthu muhulwane vho takala bebo Samuel. Ria, no, she's old now, she's doing well, she's a beautiful, a beautiful young woman. And then his last two, but she first saw Hela, no, I was intrigued. Oh, a princess. Okay, and then yavaikobudzisana nekumbrobona chinepe chavo pachimusumbedza chinepe and then asadzamiyawo yeah, I think I found my wife. I think I found my wife. Okay, hezlozvia nepala hevala va shocked, okay, achirowana mufumakadzi ukwambanyi, haiwa. After dinner vasvika vatangasa family adzidzamiyawo pasi ari still remember when I said ndikonyaga mufumakadzi, and then vakombudzisa uri mufumakadzi ana ndikonyaga muvala ndenye ndari no, atituvana mutu in particular ndidohamba ndichimuwana. And then varia ndikadizvumbura mwananga what is what avachivafuna miyawe nga mbiru yawe yothe. Michael Shem, he is a snake, mara avachivafuna nga mbiru yawe yothe achivathonifa. Hi, fine. Avakavabudza uri no, ndivanyagomaura the princess, I want to marry my cousin. And then yeah, I want to marry the princess. That is the wife that I want for myself. And then na the king na I have a lover. Okay, fine, no problem. Dambanavo, and then ridokono for dormin. Abe king was the way is to right? So lepala anga machero nchawane mia weba skabadzidza pasi the king wabona taruchadza nakoti our child wants to marry the princess, or he's old enough, he wants to marry. Hi, fine. Koti va reluctant. Nyanor is my poor baby boy. He's going to leave the nest so soon, which means my wife ukodomera depressed and everything. And then I was such a diva. Is true. The wife is not actually really angry. She's fine about it. Hi, fine. Washkabamba the king. But hey, king, my child wants to marry your daughter. But the king was like, no, my daughter cannot marry a king, like a snake. Are you for real? And then the snake tarifa, and then he truly wanted to marry his daughter. Baba kumbuzor, okay, ndite mini uri ndikone mara mwana wabo. Aba kumbuzor ndite what do you want? Name your price. The king was like, okay, fine. You want me to name my price? Or nekono mara wananga? And then he was like, yeah. Ndikoto itisahano or ndikono mumara. So that nekono wanor I am worthy of your daughter. Hi, heba labari. No, it's fine. Dido nibuza shina ndikonyaga ka ini once nichitoma na umerayan. Dido toma na umburangajo. I don't want to rush to any decisions, to any conclusion. Hi. No, I have Michael have right, or okay, fine. I understand. Did the wonder in the poor feedback you're in the marijuana fee. Hi, fine. They stayed there. They enjoyed their stay. Which finger chorubatu? Hachitua. After a couple of months, what remind Michael or I still want to marry your daughter. No promise or any do. You're going to name your price. So kadando imera price. Hi, the king wrote back here and did the kononifa my daughter or my daughter. I did not change her. you know, my castle na chenchandu yanga or iwe yo it was from silver, ivory and gold. Ndi hune ndi donifa mwanangu uri animal. Ai, okay, fine. Michael actually receive ila note yori ndi uhotu ita hezwo zwithu. Abudza khotsi yawe, hey daddy, I don't have arms. You know, ndikombra niyo near at the marketplace. Nirenge is like mashika and stuff na matope ni jana matope ni adozekanye at the whole ni adozekanye mudini wote, and then nditoni kuzoro kudete ami hai kocha nga nthani uri bana Themba bana Faith bakunyaga mwana wabo achimara that princess so that his wife should get out of his neck. But okay, fine, Wananga, it's fine. Let's see if you're saying that is going to work. Hi, kosia wana mera chigari kikejila ndu mera amuzi wa Michael. Ndu mera amuzi wa Michael. The king baba kweta jejila joji amaduba days urwashika ngebetu bachishika high fine muzi wa barindera or okay, I'm going to do what I'm required to do. But right, Michael already renge and the gem at open the entire palace, the entire castle. The doendi market and your jama she caria dozekanya and the entire castle and they could the gold and ivory. I find Hebalabarik, do what you're gonna do. We shall see about it. Cause Baba's not faith your day. I bazura the in 3 days time. Bazura day 1 just shanduke, day 2 just shanduke. Now day 3, the entire castle was gold, silver, and ivory. Like how Michael was on. Hi, you know about. I'm coming for my bride. And then the king was like, no, Dori, Arari, na ita, na pathway yanga, yaba gold. Hi, Michael, I bet. Say no more. Nori nikonya gamini, arandoro nikoto the pathway ichiba gold na. Hi, Michael, awara kako tsura. No, it's fine. No problem. Awa would awa yaba jema mashika. Aya jama shika wasa kwa posa nepo ka pathway machero chao neba dowana huna gold. Hai kutsi white angoraro bashika wajama shika ba posa hoto na king yawe kuchimra one, and hold and behold, the pathway became gold. Hai ubakadire zazo bas ngora baba so hotembo sidetea barai kani ndori limwe ati ngori pathway ikotyo ba gold. Ai Michael was as a complainer. Right? No, okay, fine, no problem. What do you mean? Hi, after ezori ndori ati ngori pathway bambo dido ati ngori pathway page ni adana sisa nti hi hango biya gungura mutu wabatu Michael abendere mutu wabatu snake chabatu achingo biya chagungura chambodiri. Okay, fine, bakonyaga na mini food the king yambodiri ndikonyaga miriot yafa mudini wanga imerise the fruits zive jewels zive all type of jewels, diamonds, everything zwetsi kobvisa izvo zvithu. Hi holari okay, no problem. The right day. Right, achamba so are daddy vari yes my son. I didn't know Uguti my son can perform miracles. So I'm gonna do whatever that you tell me, my child, because wow, you are impressing me as your father. Hi, fine. Achamba so ambodir okay daddy. Ndikombera baye mashoponi, right? Baye market bashike barenge zifruits dzofambana nawo vari tsini na heyo miri ya havo the king vadzi tave hanepo, and then after some few days udomera the jewels and diamonds. Okay, fine, whatever that you say, my child. Okay, phone yanga imbo divai weapon formed against us, you decide to sima. So okay, Rogumanga I did but I mean he's a proud dad. My own son can create miracles, can turn the entire house into gold, silver, and ivory. Please put a respect on my name. Hai abe zvino mapungo akho chimbirana lifasi lothe uri huna mwana wavo Samuel we uita madembe. Hai fine. But they recombla va market vachiya market varenge dzifruits dzothe dziri hone vasvika vadzitave tsikamiri yothe ringa ngomu mudhini. Hi cool bet vaitangoraro and after a couple of days udomera everything that the king wanted. I find cool vaitangoraro. And indeed, Miriato Movisa, the diamonds, the jewels, everything. Which means the king is now what? He's now a king and the most richest person in the world. in the country, not in the world, in that particular area. High five. But Chamba so Maradona Mula everything. I have no choice. I just need he just has to marry my daughter. High five. Vachamba so babudzawana wabo mwananga ndinowanera Mukhonyane. Unfortunately Mukhonyane he's a little different. Yeah, different, right? It's a little different. Don't be shocked. I know whatever that shit is, daddy, I don't have a problem. He's perfect for me, then it's fine with the momara. Then I'm like, girl, we don't do that. Girl, we just don't agree to anything here. I am Gelings uko agree. Hi, Mugelings achitandana na daddy na daddy. I'm there high fine. Marana. Hi, the snake immediately when they got married too in the bedroom. What you mean in the bedroom? And then he was like, nah, I'm not gonna do anything by force. I am a gentleman. I respect women. If you don't wanna do it, arangasita cheat. Hi, cool. The princess was like, okay, fine, you're my husband, everything. It's fine. But Chamba saw actually you're my husband and everything is fine. Whatever that you do, it's okay. I'm about to transform her into a handsome prince. I'm about to do a handsome guy. Actually, a handsome guy. Guess which color he is? He is us. He's our type. I'm about to do a handsome black guy. Oh, odwanana mukua mlungu. Hi, fine. When Badita, what people do when they are married on their on their wedding night, right? So kotia olamsizana babo fara mbilunga chandoriyo we hela nowa idawa ikomira mwananga ichikomumbura ya we. Amboditorera wachitorera ngavoti mamangara. No, she's actually with a human. That person is actually a handsome human being. And then it was like, okay, cool. And they lived happily ever after. So there's another version about this one, wherein Wachita saw Wachipedza on their wedding night, the princess had to say, I think it's his name 7 times. Oh, you are my prince 7 times. Every time he's like, you are my prince, until he turned into a human being. And then they lived happily ever after. He was a human until. So indeed, the mother actually gave birth to like the doba noa yabukuma. Right? And the third version, the third version, she actually gave birth to a snake, and then after Aichimowiza 7 times, he turned into a beautiful young man. Right? Oh no, she actually gave birth to a snake. Ngantanyauri now baba wealthy. Mr. Samuel. Baba chidzrava chisema mufumakazi wavo, you're just like a silvery snake. You're not musadza baby ndi mutu wahani. Like baba verbally abusive because baba chivavidza a silvery snake every single day. She gave birth to a snake, and when she gave birth to a snake, the snake he killed Mr. Samuel. Mr. Samuel I don't. Mara beautiful princess, and then they lived a clever after. He actually transformed into a human at the end of the day. And then the last version, right? The last version, the Inga Yashu inebatuaba kwe explainer where in msizano yokerera madi ashyokerera madi ambo the tangana na no anephala yamba naye ichamba naye yari ndikhombirane bemufumakazi wanga. And then she was like no why. And then achihana yazira ikhokhokhonya ndikhombira every time achoka madi isokori khombira bamufumakazi wanga khombira nimari achamba. So one day ene na vangana vava vakutamba, they were like okay fine didonimara ichiri okay fine didonimara. The snake took it personally and it was like okay yeah sure bet. My friend took it personally. And then yambodia fasi yankenga ngomamadi ichapasi yamidza bathu bote bomalume and their grandmothers and everyone yava ikhokhokonya ichikhokhokonya vachimanga rukokhokonya dzinowa inji dzodha dzamudi vavakozamavhara avachidzirana miyavo vavaviri fedzi vavakozamavhara ndu vakona dzivhaira nganta hesila dzinowa dzadecide dzikodopambana dzichipambana dzaita libhora lihulu lakwasa fastere lambodijena dzajiola musidzana dzatuwa naye kidnapping adzirange pasi apparently ipasi amadi he was actually a human being baba kuchira sabudi luxury everything she wanted she got. Abana vaviri vamutukana vazana ambodumbera yavo tararami yavo achiombera utararami yavo hai ngaduva line avatoreranga vabudzori you know what ndotovatorera any day visit ndikodondova ndahumera pasi anke ndakamunna wanga ndimunna wanga I love him so much. And then she was like mara ndonituva nonsiya ndindothe. And then she was like nawo vontuva ndikotihumera kamunna wanga vavakomubudzisori ini uri nihumere muraho nezviitisahani ari ombudzori ndichivuyai nditomuvidzerera ruraru udodhanjiya vasvika vamuvidzerera Michael koyobverera achibverera tadzi achibverera and then human world bverera sano achibverera awana miyavo vofara hoyu musidzana vofara bhanga vamutukura toho alovera nepo. Well, spent the entire night and the following day abakotiyotuwa ukotomangara toya noa pontadam ndamadi achirika akorira vamburaira muna. And then she was like and then ndikonyaga mwananga back. And then she was like no, I'm not your child anymore, he was my husband. And then she decided to go in the water and then she never came back and see her mom again. So those were the stories dzine ravononga zviteaka rinefedzi is African legends. Apparently na Italy ndikereva kuzviamba naka the European countries vavachizishera zvitu zvaso mara vayo ndiribenenge chichitori more specifically chaMichael chotoma chena ndikunyambira ngacho nauri ara nichidiva any type of story like this nisongoshavo ngwarera ningwarere ka TikTok ka Instagram ningwarere zvitori zvinonikhonyanguririambe ngazvo landanyakuzvazvavangana vangani ndakuvekwana dwala vudisa lali bold and beautiful. Bye.